Well, that was interesting. Well, that was... Okay. All right. Sorry, everybody. I know that took a while. I had to completely disconnect all my cables and flash the modem 3 times. Apparently, my modem decided it wanted to give up. So I got it working again. I apologize about that. Oh my God. So I know my YouTube chat is completely just, my Twitch chat probably is too right now. So I know everything's a shambles and I apologize. Yeah, that was very much unexpected. I do have an ad break on Twitch playing right now, so unfortunately, might have to let that run, but. All right. Hey, was it the Liza? I'll just say the Liza because I can't. Yeah, no, my modem decided it wanted to completely like frag itself. I was in the process of streaming like last half hour to 45 minutes. I've been just working on trying to get my modem working again. Apparently, it just decided it wanted just to stop working. Like it froze up, and I had to like completely disconnect all the cables, kill the signal to it, kill the power to it, flash my Ethernet card, and flash the modem one time to reset the signals and everything. So yeah, it was kind of annoying. All right, Twitch. Thank you all for sitting through the ad break. The ads always play at the start of my stream, which is why I usually have music on. But everybody on Twitch, YouTube, welcome back. I'm sorry about that. I know that took like 45 minutes, but yeah, I had a modem outage, so that's why it took me so long to get back. But everything seems to be working now. So I'm gonna pick up where I left off. And where I left off was I was reading this note here, Brother Umberto's journal. Not the name doesn't ring a bell, unfortunately. Yeah, so we were in the middle of going through this. I know somebody else that was in my chat on YouTube was talking about the GPU problems that this game had at when it was first out, and that's right at the time my modem went poof. And once again on Twitch, thank you to Mogu for that Twitch Prime sub, Amazon Prime sub. I do appreciate that again. Thanks. I'm sorry, everybody, but hopefully we'll get our hours in. I will make a note to go check that out. Liza, I do appreciate that. Okay. So like I said, the voice over for this played on there, and I'll just have to take those 2 bits and put them together. HD, etc. I'm very much an American, sir. or ma'am, depending on who you are. Okay, so we read that note, and we were going to go do the next part, which was search around for evidence of the knights. And I got to get out of this building here so I can get my POV reset. Oh, there we go. Okay. That kind of like just messed with me having to like whatever makes you feel better. I have a feeling you're trying to troll me and get a response, and I'm not up for it. So. Okay, so we got the sigil there. Search. I have to go to this other spot anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. Now I'm taking what that particular individual said with a grain of salt. And there's people like this to come in just to be edgy and inflammatory and just get attention, and I'm not having it. They can choose to believe whatever they want to believe. I don't care. Okay, so this game, Liza, is New World. This particular iteration is called New World Aeternum because they did some updates to it a year or so ago. But in a nutshell, this was an MMO that was created by Amazon's gaming branch. However, there was a point in Amazon's life where they decided that they no longer wanted to be in game development or game publishing, and they have this game is scheduled to be shut down in January. So what I am doing, because I never finished playing the storyline, is I'm playing the game on stream now to make a digital record and to give myself the opportunity to experience as much of the game as I can before the game is no longer available. But it is an MMO that is set in the era of pirates and things of that nature. So, you know, the 1700s, give or take. Although the game's history spans back to like ancient China and stuff like that, all blended in. Unfortunately, a game like this, because it is an MMO and it's a specific, proprietary game. Like, it's not like other games that have online capability. Thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. I do appreciate that. But yeah, the way this type of game works is since it's owned, everything is owned by Amazon, including the engine and everything. people can't just save the game. They would have to buy the entire IP from Amazon to save it. Earthman on Earth, welcome on in. Hacking? Yeah, I was quite literally hacking them with my big old sword. So, yeah, you can say I was hacking there. Hack and slash. So welcome on into the stream. Hope you are having a wonderful night. I am recovering from my modem deciding that it wanted to just blow itself up earlier. Despairing this lost family, Hideki Matsubara now joins them. Huh. Well, yeah, unfortunately, if you never bought the game, there's no way to get access to it now. Because they took it off the Steam storefront. So like you can if you have the game, you can still reinstall it and play it. But yeah, it's pretty much done. There's still a bunch of people playing it though, which is really nice. There's still literally like hundreds of people playing it, but yeah, it's just one of those situations. Dr. Salazar's husband and wife. De Salazar's husband and wife. Okay. I thought I said doctors. I'm a goofball. Okay, so there's one more lost I have to defeat, and I have to go read Brother Umberto's other journal over here, so get a little two for going. No, it's this type of game, like MMO style games are really, really hard to do that with because you'd have to have like everything involved in the game. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be available. Unless some miracle happens and some company decides, yeah, we wanna buy this from Amazon to save it. That's the only way this game's going to stay past January of next year. It's just one of those unfortunate situations. And it caught a lot of us off guard when Amazon decided they just wanted to not be in game development anymore. Alright.
Umberto's journal, June 8th. It is the peak of summer, but it remains cold, and crops wither in the field. It seems every week we awaken one morning to find another of the townsfolk has fallen lost. Despite my misgivings, I've come to accept the only solution is to bury them. Strange as it may be to see graveyards on Aeternum, my greater concern is that they will soon be widespread.
So yeah, one of the points I made, I've talked about this before, was I've decided to not talk over the voice acting in the game and the cutscenes as best as I can. So if I stop talking, that's just because of that. Alright, so I gotta go search this manor over here. Let me see. I have a larger base of followers slash what's referred to as subscribers on YouTube, followers on Twitch. I have a larger pool of followers on Twitch, but it depends on the game. Some games I tend to do better because there's more options on Twitch for certain things, like for instance, like one of the games I play a lot of is called 7 Days to Die, which is a zombie survival game, and that particular game has a Twitch integration that people can participate in the ultimate game mode. and generally kind of have fun with me. So, but a game like this, it tends to be pretty even. Well, I try to be. Thank you. Yeah, I try to be. You know, I'm the type of person. I've had a lot of life, so like I don't tend to try to treat people badly or act like a weirdo. Although of course everybody has their weirdo moments and stuff like that. I just try to be somebody that somebody can come and watch and chill out for a while. Like I play a little bit of everything. There's not a set game that I really play on stream anymore. Like this right now is sort of my main game because I want to get through it before, like I said, before the end of life in the game. But man, I hate these guys. Does it have... It does have a attack, defense, block, dodge type thing. It depends on your loadout. Like the armor that you wear changes how you move in the game. So right now, for me, I am medium, which means I don't get a dodge roll. I just get this sort of like step type situation. If I was in heavy armor, I would just basically get like a little side duck. Let me go ahead and use up. I already learned that, so I'm just gonna dump that then. Wow, I got all these freaking great swords. Which one's the best one? Well, this one is because of 602. And we'll scrap the rest of them. What's this? Fire staff, sun in the winter. Okay, how are you a fire staff but you have ice chaining ability? I guess that's why it's called sun in the winter. Let's see, what's this? Amulet. My amulet's better. So we'll just scrap it. Tanner hat I'm keeping. I think I'm keeping this is nothing special. Alright. Four a.m. Wow, you're like 6 hours ahead of me, so somewhere like Germany, around there, like Central Europe. I do appreciate you coming in. I try to remember my time zones. I don't always do a good job of it. Okay, we've done everything here, so let's go back out and talk to Jonas since he's waiting out here for us. Okay, come on. Whoa. Weird stutter there. Good, I haven't completely forgotten my time zones. Enjoy your manga. What the hell is that? Oh, let's just do it over there. Alright, cutscene.
Ah, it is good to see you, young warden. I have bad news. I found a large force of corrupted to the east. Sir Galahad has informed me that corruption has claimed the manor as well.
What of Brother Umberto?
Sir Galahad continues the search in a town just north. The Bright Knight refuses to believe the corrupted have again become a greater threat. But you and I know better, and we cannot simply walk away.
And can we drive them back?
We must try. I hope to find only simple pockets of the corrupted, but they appear to be consolidating. I suggest you enter the manor and strike down the corrupted commander. It could buy us time.
Alright. We get to go fight some big nasty corrupted, but first I'm gonna go talk to this girl and give her the stuff that she asked me for. Chop up this wolf. Where are you, lady? Oh, there you are. Alright, so assuming I don't have any more technical problems, I'll probably go for about another 2.5 hours, give or take.
Just about done reading through these records. My eyes are swimming, but it'll be worth it in the end. It has to be. You made that look easy. Have you been treasure hunting before? The handwriting in these records is awful, but I can puzzle it out. Then it's just a matter of matching up names with graves.
So now we find the treasure?
Yes, maybe. I hope so. Some coffins in Brightwood weren't buried properly, if you catch my meaning. Let's start with the easy pickings and see what we find.
Alright, time to search the coffins.
The coffins should be pretty old by now, so a good push will force their lids off. Don't ask me how I know.
Don't ask me how I know. You know what? I'm okay with not completely knowing how you know that. Oh, but they're right up here. Cool. Okay, let's go rifle style here. Bye, turkey. So yeah, for everybody who came back from my technical difficulties, I appreciate you. And everybody else came to visit, thank you. Oh crap, this is getting kind of crazy. Alrighty. Search chests in the village, find silver pill pouches. Oh, that's not quite grave looting, but okay. Oh, we got a better musket, maybe. Nope. What is this? A shield. I'm gonna scrap that too, because I'm not gonna use that either. Never particularly good with the reaction time on the musket. So, like, I use it because statistically it matches what my build is right now. Like, eventually the nice thing about this game was that is the fact that you could switch your loadouts by just switching your stats. You had the option to rebuild your stats as much as you wanted to. Alright, so I gotta visit the cemetery to search more treasures. Alright, now we're gonna actually go rob some graves. Like when I started playing the game, I was on a spear and bow build, the ranger build that they have, because they added archetype system where you could be a little bit more experienced with certain weapons at the start. There we go. A handmade basket. Why are you all the way over there, lady? Okay, well, I'm gonna go do my quest because she moved like halfway across the map for some reason. And we have a priest to go find. And Sir Galahad's waiting for us. I'm gonna try not to fight stuff. You can, the nice thing about this game is you can walk around certain creatures and avoid certain fights. As long as you don't get too close, you can, there's like a proximity thing. You can actually, like you see, you can actually walk around stuff if you're not outright trying to be aggressive. It's not really a sneak mechanic, it's just more like a respectful avoidance type thing. I guess is the best way to put it. Alright, here we go. Eliminate. Alright, I gotta eliminate spires and lieutenants. Let's go. Alright, that takes care of the spires. Here's a lieutenant. There's one down. Go ahead and eat a piece of this meat just to get a regen going. Not that I really need it right now. Alright, got that. Enter the church to defeat Sir Ballard. Tanner pants. Yeah, I'm gonna pop a regen potion here just to be sure. Read that note. Alright, Sir Ballard. Come at me. And down he goes.
Understand why you reject corruption. Is there someone telling you to do this? Lying to you about everything?
Alright. Odd voice in my head again. Alright, so I gotta go this way. The voice of the Tempest in my head. Another musket. Alright, best way to get up there, I guess we go around. Rendezvous with Sir Galahad. Let's go. Yeah, Morningdale, I think that was the last area that I actually got to. I do remember going to the Shattered Mountain. Last time I really like put effort into the game. So yeah, it's still been a while. I'm in mostly unexplored territory in the game because of the fact that I never played the new story, which we're on right now.
I welcome your aid for Umberto's sake, but I did not realize you were a soul warden. During the wars, your order insisted on the delusion that the Crimson Madness could not be defeated. Your friend Jonas now claims its return.
Didn't you see it?
Yes, some corrupted still linger, but I assure you, the Crimson Sorcerer is long gone. The old man won't hear it. He scouts ahead, determined to prove there's an army of the possessed hiding somewhere in the forest. What matters most, however, is that we're united in seeking Brother Umberto. To me, it's clear. The darkness consuming the Brightwood is the lost. Umberto and I swore to fight it, and I will honor that oath.
Any clues?
Nothing to explain how this entire region fell to the lost. Just horrific stories as so many succumbed to despair. There is evidence Umberto and the Vigil abandoned this place, but no indication where they went.
The search continues.
Very well. I have a few more houses to search in Wolfsegg village. The Vigilants were apparently burying Lost in a nearby graveyard. You should check there, and then we'll rejoin the old man. Hopefully, with answers.
Apparently, I'm running out of inventory weight, so majestic gloves recipe. Okay, what is that? Basic mountaineer's pendant. Huh. Yeah, I do need to get back to a town here, and let's see, how far away is she? Oh, she's right here. No, she's not. What am I seeing then that's... Oh, there's another POI. Alright, so I've got a problem here. Do I have a fast... There's a fast travel point over here. Honestly, I should go to one of the fast travel points and come back. This is a whole other area over here, right? What area is this? That's Ebonscale. Okay, I don't want to go that way yet. So... Because I have a feeling it's going to take me further the other way, and I kind of want to... I kind of need to unload. So... We're going to make a run for the fast travel point that's on the other side of this POI here. Now I'll just have to run back through it. The manor, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just run through here, head for the fast travel. Come back. Best thing to do right now. Oh, wow. It got bright all of a sudden. We put the bright back in Brightwood. Well, of course, the fast travel would be on top of this rock. Well. Looks like we got a side quest up here, too. There's somebody right up there. But I'm not going to talk to them just yet. Alright, let's see here. I haven't been to this settlement yet, so I can't fast travel there. So we're going to have to go back to Oxborough. Where the hell's Oxborough at? There we go. Well, I have to go back to Oxborough and I have to reset my my emergency recall here too. Dump off my inventory. Alright, now the... I just dump all this stuff best I can. And put the pattern in there for now. Put those in there. Cooking ingredients, fishing stuff too. I'm gonna dump everything. I got a feeling I'm gonna need the room. And my inventory here is almost full up too. And I'm gonna take all of these weapons, I'm just gonna scrap them. Because I don't need any of them. What about these gloves? Nope. What is this? Okay, that's part of the fishing gear. This is just a regular breastplate that I don't need. Two sets of tanner pants. So I can get rid of one. Alright. And we'll dump all the armor too. And then open up these bits. Syndicate tokens, that's going to come in handy. Infused potions. Materia. I don't know what that is. Lots of other potions. A Forsaken leather coat. Some more potions. Lots more potions and regions and stuff. Alright, what's this? This is worthless. Wow. Alright then. Now let's see if I can fit all this stuff in here. Alright, we did it. Okay, cool. Cool. Since I'm here, let me check something real quick. Do we have any... Okay, we have an armor smithing quest here. I like doing these because they can be pretty easy to deal with. Hold on, let me pull the journal up. Pin that. And let's see, where is the workstation that I need again? And I said I gotta set my recall point here. No, this is not the it's not the end. Where's the end at again? No, it's over here. Set my recall point before I do anything else.
Welcome to the Autumn Rest. Always a colorful place to be. You're here to check in. Be my guest. Haha, literally.
Okay, we got it. Now I need the okay, it's north. Okay, so straight in front of me to my left. What am I missing? I need plant fibers. Okay. I need to go find some plant fibers. This shouldn't be too difficult, I hope. I think there's some fibers, like, not too far from here. I should be able to see them on the compass. Of course, watch me not find any when I... And Tandy222 over on Twitch, thank you for the follow, appreciate that. Hope you are having a good night. Okay, so where the hell is my... Where's the hell the plant fibers at? I'm over here like, yeah, let me go find some plant fiber, it'll be easy, and I'm like having to walk around all over Hellsing to find them. I'm getting incrementally closer to my follower goal over there on Twitch. How are we doing on my mining here? Let me do a quick mining level check by popping the boulder. 87. Yeah. I said I was gonna like do some of my like crafting skill grinding offline, and I never did. You know what? I'm just gonna go buy it at the trading post. Not like I'm broke. I just go buy 7 of them, just do it. The only reason I'm doing it is I want the crafting experience for doing the making the armor set. That was one of the ways when the game came out, like people was trying to figure out how to like upgrade their armor and weapon crafting, and the best way to do it was to take those quest board quests and just craft the armor and weapon bundles that it asked for. Yeah, I just need to buy 7 fibers, so I'll just do that. Fibers. Let's see. Damn, really? I'll buy 50. I put that. I'll have some extras in case I come back and do another one. Yeah, see, my armoring went up to 84. I can make some of these too. This ought to be nice. How much experience I get for those? Weaponsmithing up to 59. Okay. Extract metal. Oh, I can extract steel from the scraps that I have. Oh, why not? We're here. And how much steel did I get? 7 ingots, not bad. Let's see, what else do we have? We've got the map upgrade, Brightwood. Good territory standing there. And it looks like I've got another thing on the season pass to claim. That's cool. Couple more things there to go into the see, I've already read these, right? Yeah. I'm gonna throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. Okay, looks like looks like everything's being happy on my computer here, so. As again, I apologize to everybody for the earlier, because like I said, my modem decided to just quit on me. Oh look, I could do it again if I wanted to. Well, let's see what that one needs. I'll go back and make another box. I know I said I was going to be doing the other quests, but like, you know, doing these crafting missions, so you said just to get the skill bonuses is it's easy. Hopefully I don't need anything too crazy here. Yep, no problem. Yeah, see, I bought all those fibers and I've got so much rawhide too. Alright. That gives me like 1 point of armor crafting, so. In case you guys are wondering what these buildings are that I'm running in between, these are actually like player houses. I'm gonna buy myself a house just because I never did before at some point. Just because I want to. I want to have a home. There we go. Complete town missions. Got an achievement for that. Alright, let's go back to where I was in Brightwood. Where was I? Where was I? Okay, this is the fast travel point I used last time. I'm glad they adjusted the fast travel in this game. When they did, it made it a lot easier to get around. And I'm gonna go talk to this person just to see what this quest is here.
I had sought to seek support from rangers in other territories, but I think you and I can handle this. I do the reconnaissance, you carry out the assault.
Seems to work.
The main thrust of the corrupted operations here is the mission to supply their forces with armaments. They have a start-to-finish process underway, mining the ore and forging the weapons.
And where's their vulnerability?
The core of the operation is here in the mines, and around the mill to the south. If you can cut the heads off both snakes, so to speak, they will be crippled.
Okay, just bear in mind I'm not going to be coming back this way for a little while, lady. Me and my horsey have other places to go. This is gonna be one. I'm gonna totally cause the horse to like despawn doing this. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, so back to the cemetery. Search for more clues on Brother Umberto. Man, I hope he's not like corrupted or something. That's gonna be so sad. Although with my luck, with the way this story's been working, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, defeat the vigilant Matthias and read the note condemnation of the Scott family, okay? Well, let's read the condemnation first.
Condemnation of the Stott family. Let it be known that the Stott family committed crimes against the community by conspiring to hide the fact that certain members of the household had fallen lost. Unsurprisingly, the plague spread, and we now commit the entire family to the earth. Let it be known that the Stott family's keep at Cairn has been seized by the Bright Vigil. Grand Vigilant Umberto.
His title is now Grand Vigilant. Alright. Eat a piece of food here. There you go. Wow, they're actually doing some damage to me. Boy. Desecrated leather coat. It's probably not. Yeah, just scrap it. Okay, so now we go to the manor that I was at over here earlier. Well, let's put all the rations on the toolbar. Explore the manor and search for any references to keep Cairn. Okay. Another great sword. Take a map. What do we got? Scorched map of Cairn. Alright. Meet with Jonas and Sir Galahad. Okay. Where do we gotta go? That way. It's up there near where my fast travel point is. How convenient. Up the mountain ahead. Maybe it's not up here, it's just them. Okay.
You have arrived just in time, young Soul Warden. I was becoming quite concerned.
Yes, the courageous soul we've both been waiting for. Your friend Jonas is rather disturbed about the presence of the corrupted in these parts.
You are putting it mildly, Sir Knight. Seeing such numbers this far south is a sign all of Aeternum is in grave danger.
Perhaps, but at the present, I'm more concerned about tracking down Brother Umberto. Seems he left here seeking some fortress.
They're done.
Yes, I remember the place. The fortress of Caer Dun lies some distance from here, however. Why there, I wonder? I will go straight away and leave you to sort out truth and fiction with Jonas. Have no fear. If I find Umberto, you'll be the first to know.
Okie doke.
I feel guilty saying it, but I am relieved to see the knight depart. He clings to his ignorance with unwavering assurance. The corrupted are here in Foss, just as I suspected. There is a ranger nearby who has confirmed it. That is what you must investigate. I suggest you start in the mine. It could very well be something buried here. Find out what the corrupted are seeking, and then meet me in the town of Calvary to the east.
Alrighty. Investigate the mine. So it looks like my quests are lining up again. So the quest I took from her is my quest I've got to do here anyway. So let's do it. The Iron Fields. I do remember this place. I remember this place. I've been here before. Like I said, they won't screw with you if you don't screw with them, usually. Okay, Corley's mine. So what do we gotta do? Okay, so one, we have to reclaim weapons. The other ones, we have to knock off a bunch of these guys and investigate ore piles. But since my ad break is going to be starting soon on Twitch, what we're probably going to do then is I'll find a nice place to cozy up to. Where hopefully I won't get attacked. And, yeah, we'll climb up here where hopefully I won't get attacked. And then when I come back from the ad break, we'll deal with that. Let me go ahead and just take all of my upkeep things here. Alrighty. Hey y'all, this is where we're going to stop, and like so take the ad break. We'll be back in about 3 minutes and continue on with our grand adventure. So BRB y'all, and see you in a couple minutes. Get up, stretching, water, and all that good stuff. Good morning. And thank you all kindly for waiting. Let's get back into it. All right, where was I? Oh, yeah, into it. All right, we got a nice thing is that these guys respawn. So. Except for this goofball here, like, shoot me again. Alrighty. Alright, we were playing one weapon design. Yeah, I don't have to beat up any more of the miners. Except to get through them. There we go. I have to investigate ore piles now. We'll get the rest of the other stuff as I progress. Oh, looks like there's actually somebody else doing some questing stuff over here. Goofy shields. Alright, we got that. I need to do one more ore pile. Oh, there it is. It's over here. Ooh, everything's bright blue over here. Oh, new helmet? No good. Burning heart, no good. Eat some foods. Destroy the 3 elements of the Azoth extractor. Somebody, he took out the, that one's actually being stubborn. The Azoth refinery. Oh well. Now I just gotta wait for this guy to respawn. Defeat Master Smith McCoy. That's who he's fighting up there, so I'm just gonna have to wait. Mr. Chef.
Your Azoth. Does it not feel right? Take that morsel from me. In return, I only ask you consider the feast I am offering.
Help me! Ow. Ow. Okay, now what do I gotta do? Investigate the corrupted logging at that place. Okay. Yeet. Take a little iron. Actually, speaking of all things yeeting and leading, let's see what our levels are like today. Twitch says 129. YouTube says 80. The YouTube one feels about right considering I crashed earlier, so the modem issue, so I accept that. By the way, that is a public chat command, so anybody who comes into my chat can use that if they want. It's just a little fun thing that I made. It has some bot commands available for people just to come in and type some things and have some fun. Okay, so we go do this thing at the mill here. Gonna eat another food. The reason why I'm eating the food is because it does provide you with the regeneration effect. Right, defeat Ripsaw for corrupted tools. And then defeat the Overseer. Easy enough. Yeah, get rid of the shield. Sword's better than the one I'm using, so do that. Did not mean to do that. Alrighty. Grab a little loot. Get down the line. Oh, there's another fast travel point here. Why is the fire green? Sorry, rabbit. I just felt like shooting a rabbit. Alright, we got a point in greatsword, so go ahead and assign that point. And we're actually going to go into the greatsword here. Eat more food. Got the orders. And let's see how. Oh, it's right here. Cool. Oh, there's some more talcum right there. Alright, cool. We got another fast travel point. That will come in handy. Okay, now. Well, these two are fairly close to each other, so maybe I'll just. Maybe now I can turn in all this stuff. Okay, we'll take the horse. Yeah. We'll do that one first, then we'll do that one, then we'll go see, we'll go to the town of cavalry. And we ride through the desert wind, down a dusty trail, destiny began. The whole day turns around, and we ride through the sands of time, on the borderline.
Is that a basket? Oh, the color's still as bright as a robin's egg. That's fair. And I promised to split the treasure with you. You keep the coin, and I'll take this basket.
Really? You don't want any of the coin?
Well, you've been really helpful, and I'll want your help again in the future. Brightwood's overflowing with abandoned cemeteries. I'm sure I'll find something I like. You still want to help me, right? Find treasure, I mean. If you don't, I'd understand. I could figure something out on
Yeah,
my own.
you sound kind of nervous, lady.
Nervous? Me? I suppose it's pretty obvious. The next spot for buried treasure is the old cathedral north of the town, but I've heard terrible tales about it for years. Howling lost. Shadows that strangle intruders.
I'll be fine.
You're either the bravest or craziest person I've ever met. If the cathedral looks too dangerous, you could try the village of Morgenstadt. Might be easier pickings.
Morgenstadt, that's definitely kind of like a German style name, or in that region. So, alright, let's talk to Shui now, since she's right up here. What was that sword she gave me? No, it's just a regular sword, it's not one that I'm using. Rip. Oh well. Scrap it. Can I read this? I can. Cool. Lacquered vanity table. Mysterious handwear. Okay, let's open this up, see what we got. A scout's card. Not good, unfortunately. And I'll keep the recruitment pack sealed. Don't want the extra stuff cluttering my inventory. And I still have that quest to Lost Scarecrow. That was something I picked up a long while ago.
Well done! They still control both locations. but it won't do them much good. But you look troubled. Did you discover something?
Designs from a corrupted smith.
Oh no. Master Smith McCoy? He went missing weeks ago. I called off the search for him when it became too dangerous. But I never dreamed. I can't dwell on past failures. The present peril is too great. The corrupted still have a major presence at Rita's burrow.
Just strike.
My thoughts exactly. We can warn the settlement later. We must strike hard and fast. I have been watching the corrupted forces' movement since they arrived.
Pattern?
Yes. They seized this area to use it as a critical part of their supply chain for food and weapons. An army marches on its belly, so let's strike their food supplies first and destroy their hunters.
And that's what we do. Let's see, which way is it? It's this way? Alright, cavalry's there. Yeah, let's go do this real quick. I say real quick, but... That's one down. Okay, one more and then take his rations. Well, so much for one more and taking his rations. There we go. Now we'll steal their stuff, though. Okay. Let's go over. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have my builds on me, do I? Damn it. I gotta remember to feed my horse the vittles.
Well done, friend. With their rations stolen and their hunters compromised, the corrupted will be hungry. Hungry soldiers are desperate soldiers, and desperate soldiers are sloppy.
Okay, that took care of that. No, cavalry's right here. Cool. Not gonna bother with the horse. We still have to go to Morgenstadt, so I'll do that after. Is this the actual settlement? Oh, it is. Cool. New settlement, y'all. And since this place is occupied by the syndicate, I can take that extra lumber there. Let's see. You got anything up here I can do? Oh, I could do 100 water, but I don't want that. Okay, so there's a armor smithing thing here. Yeah. Okay, we'll go do the armor smithing thing in a bit here. We can always pull the water and get 100 water real quick too, but I ain't worried about that. This is what I want right now. That's the kitchen. I do need to like work on my arcane stuff too, but that's not what I'm looking for. Where's the forge at? It's been so long since I've been in this particular town, like, I don't know where anything's at. This is a workshop. I could use this to go ahead and dump everything we've got in inventory. Let me open up this stuff too. And let's see, we got this hatchet, which, I mean, honestly, if there was a weapon I would change over to, it probably would be a hatchet at this point because it balances dexterity as well, but oh, there's the forge, just like right behind me over here. That's the trading post. All right, make that. Doesn't even give us a full level of armoring anymore, so I've hit the point that armoring, I'm gonna have to make actual armor instead of doing these, which is not a bad thing. Unless I get like a really advanced one. Alright. Let's go to the inn. Yeah, I forgot about the honey. Let's go ahead and grab some honey while I'm here. And we can make this our recall point now. See.
Oh dear! You startled me. The spooks and spirits of this town have got me on edge. Well, let me welcome you to the Vigil's Rest, where we guarantee our guests will rest in peace.
Oh, really, bro? Okay. Did you really have to make a rest in peace joke? Oh, wait, Sir Galahad's here.
I was on the verge of going to search for you, to apologize. I doubted both you and the old man, but I was wrong. On the way to Caer-Dun, I witnessed firsthand the size and activity of the corrupted forces here in the Brightwood.
You gonna help us fight him?
On that matter, I am as yet undecided. Finding Umberto is still my first priority. Caer-Dun offered more questions than answers. Something dark happened there, and it now lies vacant, perhaps even cursed. I've been inquiring around town whether anyone here was a witness to the Vigil's fall. But when I saw Jonas, I knew it was my duty to make amends to you both.
Oh, where is he now?
The old man has more courage than good sense. He's gone to ascertain whether the corrupted have a presence in Great Cleave. I urged him to wait, but he refused. I suggest you head north right away to ensure his safety.
And you?
I will continue to seek answers regarding Umberto and the Bright Vigil. Go on and assist the old man. If the light is with me, I will have answers by the time you return.
All right. Ghost in the Machine. Avoid Gauntlet. Too bad I'm not doing an intellect build. And these boots absolutely suck. Alright. Well. Well, let's go to Morgenstadt first and do that side quest. Well, this is not the way out. He's gone out to the Great Cleave. It's actually not that far from where I'm at, but... Oh, I'm gonna hit that before I hit the other thing, so let me just go ahead and do that. Yeah, let me just go ahead and talk with him, since I'm just literally like right there. Holy mother. Okay, this doesn't look good. Jonas, where are you, buddy? Investigate the fishing pole. Okay, this looks like it's going to turn into quite the little... I don't think I can build a camp because I don't have... Yeah, I need wood, and the wood's easy. Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say the wood's gonna be the easy part, but the flint's the easy part. I don't know where... I'm gonna have to go knock a tree down real quick over here. They really changed the way this part looks. Alright. Plenty of wood there. Let's set a camp down here. Because I don't have a... I haven't set a camp down in a while, so... Okay, cool. We got a save point. What do the briars give again? Briar buds and thorny vines. I have a feeling I might need those at some point, but... Alright, Jonas, what the hell did you do? That's not good. What the hell? Okay. Defend the crossroad while Jonas retreats. Okay. Apparently that was Jonas, like, wobbling up there. What do you chop up into, Mongol? Is rawhide? Okay, how long do I have to do this? Follow Jonas towards Kerdun. Okay. Yeah, it took him a while. I said this is completely new to me, so. What the hell? This whole thing is completely new to me, so we are officially in uncharted territory. At least I think it is. I could be wrong. I do vaguely remember like an outpost like this that was like an old it used to be like the old Soul Warden Okay, here he is.
In my most dire estimations, I could not have imagined how desperate the situation has become. A few years ago, the Great Cleave was quiet, safe. But now, the corrupted appear to have total dominion.
And what's that mean for us?
It means the corrupted have already conquered all the territory from here to the Shattered Mountain. It means we are too late. Any day now, their forces will sweep south and claim the rest of the island.
And we need to hold him.
The walls of Calvary are no match for the might of the forces we've just seen. I would suggest we lay claim to this fort, but the place is clearly cursed.
Okay, yeah, so I remember this part. This was like the original fortress of the Soul Wardens, so they changed it so it's now like a cursed thing.
If there's a way to remove the curse from the fortress, it might help us defend against the corrupted. But we will also need to recruit an army of new Soul Wardens. Search the fort, and then meet me in Calvary.
Now, what's crazy about Jonas saying we need to recruit a bunch of new Soul Wardens was like, he was so against even making one. Now he's like, yeah, we need as many as we can get a hold of. So, I like the change. Yeah, this is the same POI, it's just they changed what it is. Is this what I think it is? Oh my god. It's our girl Grace!
Well now, imagine finding the only other sane person on this island, here in this accursed place. I heard this bright vigil amassed quite a fortune before they up and vanished. They left a stain of evil as well.
So you think the fort's cursed?
You joking? I already got quite an earful about the curse before I left Calvary. People down there don't like to talk about the bright vigil. But with a couple of coins, I heard what I needed to hear.
And what was that?
If you want to share in the secrets, you'll need to contribute to the cause. You know that. This place makes my skin crawl. If you'll gather up valuables the vigil stashed here, I'll tell you everything I know.
I love you, Grace. If there's anything about Grace that is, if there's anything about Grace, you know where she's at. Line my pockets. And we're okay. What the flip? Okay, there's a ward on this door. We definitely don't want to be in there. Bright Vigil spoils. Yeah, they completely changed this. It's the same layout because it's coming back to me, but yeah, they completely changed how this works. It used to be a sanctified fortress, now it's a cursed mess. Alright. Alright, Grace. Spill it.
Now we're talking. I see you found some shinies. Don't forget, all this is going toward buying a boat to get off this crazy rock. I suppose you're more interested in hearing about this curse, though, aren't you?
Yep, spill it.
Well, the dark truth is those righteous bastards turned on each other. And then, of course, they all fell lost. Mayor Pennyfather in Calvary. He knows more than he lets on. Lean on him a bit, and he'll cough it up.
Alright. So now we gotta head back to Cavalry. Now we're gonna go to the other place that we have to go to before I go back to Cavalry. I hope this isn't a bad idea, what I'm about to do. Okay, it's... Horse is gonna be mildly angry with me, but that's okay. Yeah, we're not gonna go back to Cavalry just yet, we're gonna go do this first. I don't remember what Brentwood's town was called before, but I distinctly do not remember it being called Cavalry. Kind of a foreboding name though, because this dude, if Jonas is gonna do what he's gonna do, it is gonna become our Cavalry. So, a little bit of foreshadowing there, maybe. That was the word I was looking for. Alright. Let's see what we can do with this place. Giant old rock wall here, so... Looks like I gotta go around. I will say though, you said the game originally came out, it did not have mounts, and it does make it a little bit easier getting around. It's just it's Arc Alchemy, it's just like the lodestone. Yeah, it's Arc Alchemy, right? I know there's lodestones too. I can't farm those either. I think you have to be like 120 or something like that. All right, search chests and read Adalbert's confession. Stupid wolf. Hey, is this somebody's campsite? Yeah, it is. Alright. Let's get our upgrade here. Of course, we're gonna take the storage because we're probably gonna base here for a while too. Oh. Okay, so we got that. So you just literally had to just search one. Okay. So where is the other thing I gotta find? Oh, here it is. I did not mean to do that. Okay, provisions. I confess to those who stand vigil how far we have fallen when our defenders turned on those they have sworn to uphold. I know I didn't read the whole thing, guys. I did that on purpose because. Hey, did we level up? Oh no, it's the musket. Let's get that. Okay. Search Sonnesbrook Cathedral for abandoned coffins. Even if you just looking, I appreciate you. Glad everyone's enjoying. Alright, so We just have to hit these coffins back here. What do we got? Okay. Now, where are you, lady? And she's not that far. Looks like she's almost in the same direction as cavalry, so she might be standing out in front of it. I'm gonna try to avoid fights. It's not that I can't fight them, it's just I just want to not have to deal with it. Sometimes when you play this game, you like to try to avoid fighting whenever possible. Swordfish. Damn deer. That's the hangover I have in 7 Days to Die. Someday, if you guys aren't familiar with it, I'll explain it when I'm playing the game. There's a long and storied history with me and the deer in that game. I'm not gonna bother with that. Not the story, I meant the thing I was looking at. You lucky deer, I don't want to shoot you. I just want to go talk to this girl. Yeah, she's standing around in front of cavalry, it looks like. Or in it. Where are you exactly? Yeah, you're literally... Are you like right on the inside gate? Yeah. Okay then.
What an adorable flute. May I? I'll bet it plays the sweetest songs. Can I keep this for my share? And the whittling knife in case I want to add any carvings to it?
Why, they're not worth much.
Maybe not in coin, but I love music. My father used to play for us in the evenings to drown out the sound of... Never mind. I'll meet you at the southern crossroads a bit later.
Alright. And what did she give me here? A flail called the White Lily. Oh. Fortunately, I'm not using it. I intend to go talk to Sir Galahad. My quest journal is almost completely caught up, guys.
I saw Jonas in the tavern. He's recruiting new soul wardens and entertaining some dream of claiming care done for the Order. Balmy as ever. But I'm glad he's back behind town walls. Good work. I'm afraid I haven't been quite so successful. The only thing I've learned is that Umberto hasn't been seen for years. The people of Calvary are strangely quiet when the subject of the Bright Vigil comes up.
Have you asked the mayor?
I did speak with the mayor. A bit nervous, that one. Are you suggesting he's hiding something from me? Well, I suppose I'm not the best conversationalist. Perhaps you should speak with him. Go on.
Alright. Well, Grace is, we hit level 60, guys. And is this any good? Nope. Alright, now we gotta go talk to this mayor wherever he's hiding. I am enjoying this part of the game quite immensely. Like I'm digging into things that are familiar, but everything that was changed is making it feel fresh. And I'm genuinely enjoying it. All right, Mayor.
God's ears! Tell me you're not here to talk about missing priests, cursed forts, or the damned Bright Vigil. Will you people never stop? Why can't I get any peace?
Because you're hiding something?
Preposterous! I've nothing to hide. I just don't recall all the gory details. I was busy building this town when the Bright Vigil fell. Besides, dredging up such dark affairs serves no purpose. It's just depressing.
Is that how Brightwood was cursed?
Nonsense! The Lost Plague began before the Vigil was even founded. They just made things worse. But fine, if you leave me alone, I'll tell you. Visit the town of Morgenstadt. Something happened there. Or so I heard.
All these crazy... There's one thing that the way they coded all these people who run these towns, they're all a bunch of shady, like, just... Shady, like... I don't care. All I want is my comfort. They genuinely all act like idiots. It's actually kind of annoying. Because, yeah, you know... I just want a straight answer. I just want straight answers. Can't get them with these people. All right. Wait a minute, why do I have this Orbs of Power quest? When did I get that? Oh, that's when I hit level 60. It said I had gypsum kilns. Okay, so that must be that's something entirely new. Yo, hey, Strays, how's it going, man? Good to see you again. Oh, come on in, brother. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna try to figure this part out. Orbs of Power thing I'll deal with later. Okay, so we gotta go that way. Back to Morgenstadt. Okay, my ad break's coming up in about like 5 minutes or so. No, actually it's like 7 minutes, give or take, so. And what I'll do is I'll do like 1 more hour after that, and we'll call it good. Not because I couldn't go longer, but everything's doing pretty good. I'm just had an unfortunate incident with my modem earlier tonight, so I ended up like breaking my stream for a solid 45 minutes, so I had to reset everything, but the rest of everything's doing pretty good. Alrighty, here we go again. Search for clues at the center. See if I can get around this wolf without having to tangle with it. Cool. Alrighty. You guys gonna let me read this in peace? Okay, cool. For Isabel Arias, whose soul faded along with her beauty. Alright. Rajesh Malhotra held too tightly to a family he left behind. Lang Ji was a hunter like no other until their luck ran out. Search homes for a mirror, a child's doll, and a hunter's lucky child. Okay, well, let's go do this house first. Wait a minute, 5 a.m.? I guess my brain is broken right now. I don't remember you being out in the EU. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, man. Have yourself a good sleep. Oh, you're up at 5 a.m. Oh, sorry. I read that wrong. I had somebody in from like the Czech Republic earlier, so my brain's still like on like time zone mode. Sorry. That's me. I guess my brain's like my brain's telling me it's almost time for bed. But yeah, have a good one, brother. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Good to see your name in the chat again. Okay, let's see. This is the memento. Okay, that's the doll, so I gotta go get the hunter's charm now. Hey, chat. That's when you know like your streamer is like disconnected a little bit. The signal in the brain that you're speaking to has decided to take a nap. Offer the mementos to proper gravestones. Oh, God. Oh, it's that dude again.
Mahabanti.
Alright, ad is starting in a couple of minutes. I should be able to get this done. Oh wait, which one is this one? Oh, come on. A beauty's grave. Offer the mirror. Offer the doll. Because the other one, this one I know for sure is the hunter. Yeah, offer the lucky charm. Read the notice posted by Grand Vigilant Umberto. Okay, where's the note? Oh, there it is.
Notice to the people of Morgenstadt. By decree of the Grand Vigilant Umberto, the following families will be relocated from the town to be sheltered in Sonnesbrook Cathedral. Wallace, Van Hussum, De Goya, Fujiwara, Kao, Kazakov, Khalid, De Soto.
Okay, so man relocated a bunch of people to the cathedral. Huh. All right. Okay, this is kind of a rough place to have to take an ad break though, but this will be the best spot for me to probably stop. So that's what I'll do. Like I said, when come back, I'll do one more hour, we'll get as far as we can with where we have to go. And then yeah. This is getting interesting. Anyway, I'll get up now and be back in about 3.5 minutes. So BRB, y'all. Okay, back from the ad break. Let's do it, y'all. Let's see where the story takes us. Obtain the prison transport orders from village. Oh boy.
Moira, tell the families there's no time to collect valuables, that they can return for those later. Once they get to the cathedral, administer the draft, and then commit their poor sleeping souls to the earth. Let us pray this will prevent their dour dispositions from infecting the rest of the village. Umberto. P.S. Don't worry about Penny, Father. I've informed him of the consequences of interfering.
No, it sounded like Umberto, like, turned into some horrible person. Vigilant Lucia. Alright. Return to cavalry and confront Pennyfather. So a lot of back and forth. All right, Pennyfather. Answers. Like I said, what is it with all these like people who are in control of these towns having all these weird like secrets and crap? I mean, you got the one in Monarch's Bluff who, you know, the one guy was just basically wanting to become a Lost on purpose. He wanted to become corrupted. And you had the one in Windsward who was doing the same thing. Oxford, I don't think anybody had anything really bad. It's just, you know, their head in the sand type of thing. You come here and this one's like got the same thing. He's either got the head in the sand or he's part of a conspiracy. It sounds like Umberto went mad or something. They like poisoned people to bury them? Or something? That's kind of different. Alright, sir.
I see that look in your eye. Whatever you found up there, I had nothing to do with it. The atrocities Umberto and the Vigilants committed against those poor, innocent families, it's simply unthinkable.
But you did nothing.
Yes, I knew what they planned, but if I spoke out, Umberto said he'd bury me too. Every day I live with the shame of my silence, and in the time since, I promise, I've done all I can to remove the curse.
What did you do?
I recruited a specialist, Master Alchemist Sun Fu-Chun from Ebonscale Reach. It's all I can do. You should speak to her. I've done all I can, and there's nothing more to say. Leave me to my shame.
I swear. I guess that's the thing with people who seem to be able to live forever. I guess, like, screwy stuff happens and you have to live with it for centuries, decades, millennia, whatever.
Greetings, young warden. I understand you left town after speaking with Pennyfather. I must ask, what did you learn? Is it true that the Vigil resorted to dark methods of battling the lost menace?
Yep, they buried people alive.
I cannot imagine Umberto committing such atrocities, and I am doubly shamed if they were carried out in the Vigil's name. As unpleasant as it may be, I must speak to Pennyfather and hear the truth of this firsthand. I will go and speak to the mayor myself. In the meantime, it would seem there are still questions as to Umberto's ultimate fate. Did Pennyfather give you any leads to follow? Someone who may know more?
some alchemist.
Very well. Then I will leave you to follow the trail, wherever it leads. I will attempt to learn more about Umberto's fall. I've begun to wonder if he ever sought to find the source of the lost plague.
Hey, where'd it come from anyway?
It first appeared in the Eastern Fens, and Umberto and I had discussed traveling there. If there are no other leads, I shall inquire about him in the Fens myself. After that, let's meet to share what we've learned.
Alrighty. What did I pick up? Musket. That's no good. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta find this, this alcohol. Oh. They're really close. In the tavern here, I take it. Okay.
If the mayor sent you to nag me about his invitation to tea, please give him my regrets. I don't have the interest or the time for social engagements, especially when he requests I work alone and keep everything so secret.
So you're studying the curse.
He told you! Well then, a secret no more. So, yes, I'm trying to restore the Bright to Brightwood. Despite Pennyfather's hopes, restoring the entire forest is impossible, but I might be able to heal some locations.
Without her done.
That fort on the hill? The Bright Vigil was up to some dark deeds there. Believe it or not, I could cure that place. But only if I had help getting proof the Vigil's leaders paid for their crimes.
I'll help.
See now, patience is rewarded. I've dreamt of this moment, and I know what to do. The last vigilance fell at Bright Rest Cemetery. If you'll recover their sigils and meet me at the Post-Strecken Shrine, I'll explain.
Alright. Now we gotta go collect up some stuff and time to break a freaking curse. Let's go. We ride. Come, horsey. Eldritch Hollow. And here's the cemetery. Bad doggy. Okay, so burn the Bright Vigil's unused caskets, cleanse the darkness of the Vigil's atrocities, and defeat the guard captain. Oh my lord, that must be the guard captain. Alright. Time to make the world a little bit of a better place. Yeah, no, you stay with me. I'm not ready to fight you. Bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, 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 bum. Cleanse the darkness. I have to use my Aesop staff for this. That's a bad sign. I suppose it is corruption, so makes sense. He's getting his cheeks clapped. Oh, he barely managed. Oh well. Now I'm gonna have to wait for my turn. Alright, all we gotta do now is wait for the big guy to respawn. See, back when the game was more active and you know, people actually cared to like ask, "Hey, are you gonna do this too?" Alright. Search for Vigilant Sigil in the grave. And defeat Vigilant Moira.
Cora, whatever Umberto says, you mustn't believe him. Something in the Grand Vigilant changed after I expressed doubts about Sonsbrook. He's been paranoid, keeping secrets. Something about making a heart gem to protect himself, like those mad soul wardens. I fear he's trying to turn us against each other. If we don't stay united, I worry we'll both end up like the others.
Huh. Meet Sir Galahad at the shrine near Weaver's Fen. Okay. That's interesting. So Umberto was talking about making a heart gem. It's actually kind of interesting. You know, Weaver's Fen, yeah, I think Weaver's Fen, that's where I stopped actually doing the quests. Because there was, there was a thing that you had to fight Captain Thorpe in like his crazy like Tempest form. That, at least that's the way I remember it. Because the female voice that plays once in a while, like, that used to just be Isabella. Like the, but apparently now she's the Tempest and not Thor, so. Bit of a change there. Yeah, I can't do the silkweed yet because I haven't got 100. Yeah, as I said, eventually I've got to just play a little bit offline and get my like my skills for like crafting and stuff up. So that way that you guys don't have to worry about watching me do that stuff. Other than you guys might appreciate it too, I don't know. Okay, there's the fast travel.
Fortuitous timing, my friend. You catch me on the verge of traveling into Weaver's Fen to inquire about Umberto. Pennyfather was adamant that I'd find answers there.
I'm meeting Sun to the south.
Of course. With so many leads to follow, it's good we can split up. I will not dally in the Fen. I will gather what information I can and then rejoin you and the alchemist. Until then, light be with you, friend.
Alright. Now we just have to go to that other... That's Caradon. Wait a minute, which shrine did she say to take it to? The Blarg? Wait, what? I gotta go all the way back here? Huh. Well, Lake Genevieve used to have a quest.
Hail to the king, baby.
Yo, Grizzly, welcome on in, sir. How is everything doing tonight? Well, Lake Genevieve used to be part of the quest line, so maybe that's what they did. They rebuilt it, so you have to come here now. Yeah, she's literally right here.
Ah! You got the bright sigils? Amazing. I can't express how good it feels to have an ally in this effort, especially one who can fight. We'll need some token from the Grand Vigilant as well, but that can wait. Removing the curse from Caradon will take more than just seeing the Vigil's crimes avenged. We'll need the healing power of the Earth itself.
The angry Earth, uh-oh.
Yes, but I'm not so keen on that wording. The so-called angry Earth evolved from a deep and primal power. They pose a grave threat to humanity, but their bond with the energy of Azoth is sacred.
How do you know this?
My fascination with plants and alchemy began in the old world, but here it transformed into something more... metaphysical? This is how I know that with the right components we can heal the fortress of Caradon.
And what do we need?
A nearby grove harbors a sacred Azoth tree, tended by angry earth shamans. Venture into the shamans' subterranean lair to claim their vessels and then use those to collect the sacred waters from the tree's roots. I'll wait here.
Oh boy. That sounds, fun. If I remember right, this is... There was something similar that you had to do. So yeah, now the game's... Like I said, the game feels different now. I do remember vaguely doing this too. Just not for the same reason. No, this ought to be interesting. Oh yeah, I definitely remember this thing. I definitely remember that thing. Okay. Jesus. Okay. I think the musket's starting to become a little on the ineffective side. For this part. Okay. Yeah. Like purification herbs. I mean, it's not totally ineffective. I just have to remember to switch back to my melee weapon for the dudes with the shields. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I was supposed to go the other way. Right? Yes, no? Maybe? Nope. I was right the first time. Don't want to have to deal with this dog if I can help it. Okay, here we go. Let's do this real quick. We'll do that. Yeah. Big shiny Azoth tree. Didn't realize there was a cutscene here. that right there was completely different. I'm impressed. Oh, this is the back end of where the of my whatchamacallit is, the syndicate. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay, I gotta get up there. Huh. Didn't think I'd be like, I'd inadvertently come back this way again. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Looks like there's a side quest over here too. Oh.
There is something different about you, I think. You were touched somehow by the tree, weren't you? Don't worry, I won't pry. We want to remove the curse from Aeternum, and now we have the waters.
Oh, what else do we need?
All that remains is some token to prove the Grand Vigilant has also answered for his crimes. I believe your friend Galahad knows where to find him. I will go on to Aeternum and make preparations. See you there soon, I hope.
All right. Talk to Sir Galahad now.
The alchemist is clearly gifted in some Vestal fashion. You've done well partnering with her. My tidings are less inspiring. No sign of Grand Vigilant Umberto in the fen, but a clue guided me to find him back here. After all we've learned, I presumed Umberto had long since fallen lost. It would have been a just fate. But no, I confronted him myself, and to my horror, his humanity has somehow been preserved.
He forged himself a heart gem?
Did he? I will refrain from commenting on that practice out of respect, but Umberto must be called to answer for his crimes. If the heart gem protects him, it must be destroyed, though I cannot be the one to do it.
I'll do it.
The wretch has been hiding out all this time, and when I accosted him, he sealed himself inside the sanctum at Vigil's stand. Break him there, defeat him, and take his heart gem. I will await your return. Godspeed, my friend.
So Umberto basically turned himself into a soul warden. Huh. correct himself.
Do you sense it, traveler? The force of life rides on the breeze from the south. The only vibrant flora remaining in these dead lands. If you are headed that way, I could use a favor.
Yeah, what you need?
The soullessness of the lost has ravaged Brightwood for centuries. Some say the land is cursed, but the angry earth thrive down there, despite all the death around them.
And their secret?
The angry earth have many secrets, but the one I seek is related to a tea they drink. The bronze root of the verdant cavern carries special tea leaves, and there is a particular sap they use as sweetener.
Tea. Well, I'm gonna go take out Brother Umberto since my my ad timer is showing me I've got about 20 minutes left. Let me see if I can do this part first. I would much prefer to get this done for you guys today's. And then I can do the other test bits next time I stream the game. Visual stand. Alright, here we go. Let's see what Grand Poobah Umberto did. Alright, here we go. Search nearby homes for the keys. Okay. Coward! Man literally locked himself in, like, with multiple keys. Rude.
Mahabandi!
I just don't want to fight that guy. That's why I was trying to run around him. Alright, we got the keys. There's Umberto. Unlock the sanctum gate. So one of these is the correct lock. I guess it's the one closest to the big guy. That'd be my guess. Oh. Alright, here we go.
I will not repent, nor will I fall. It is you whose soul will be forfeit.
Okay, dude's actually got some HP. Man, he's actually kind of tanky. Umberto's heart gem, we got it. Yeah, he was actually kind of tanky. Not gonna lie. That was impressive. Of course, I'm not actually like the strongest with this weapon either, so it probably took me a little bit longer than it should have, but especially considering I'm at level 60. I wonder if he respawns. That'd be an interesting thing to see if he's got any type of like special item. Actually, let me do something here first. Let me strip those down. What the hell do we got here? Yeah, don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, all that stuff sucked.
It is done, then. The tragic tale of the once brave brother Umberto finally draws to a close. I am grateful to you, my friend, for helping me atone for my part in all this. We will never know if I might have prevented these atrocities.
Yeah, don't blame yourself, dude.
You are kind to say so. And indeed, we must look forward, never back. Speaking of which, I gather you and Jonas now seek to remove the curse on Care Dun and claim it for the Soul Wardens. I suppose that's fitting. I must apologize. I judged the Wardens unfairly, perhaps during the Crimson Madness, but most certainly now. You've proven the Order is honorable and strong. With the corrupted returning, I salute your courage in facing it.
And what are you going to do?
I will return to Calvary and seek other ways I can help restore the Brightwood. Perhaps Pennyfather will have grown a spine by now. Either way, I will find some way to serve.
Why not help us fight?
I'm not sure I have it in me to face the Crimson Menace once more. This business with Umberto has left me feeling my true age. I will have to consider the offer carefully. And then perhaps I shall join you at Care Dun.
Oh, that's completely supposed to be like that. One of the skins that you were able to get, you could get flaming eyes. So I did that because it's kind of like, sort of like, you know, Jean Grey from the X-Men kind of thing. Alright. I should do the other side quests, but I think what I'm going to do is... yeah. Let's go ahead and do the last bit of this. Yeah, I'm getting a little... I'm a little fatigued too, so... I'm just trying to keep my brain together long enough to finish this part. All right. Let's talk to Jonas.
Welcome back, Warden. If I had known the difficulty in claiming the fortress, I might have thought twice. However, I understand it was Umberto's actions that cursed these grounds. And somehow, he was the last one standing?
He made a heart gem.
It seems his soul was tormented, and perhaps that drove him to make poor decisions. This island eventually makes fools of us all. Come, though. Speak with the young lady. She has made all kinds of preparations.
Alrighty. Let's sanctify this place.
You were just in time to interrupt Jonas sharing another tale of your exploits. Not that I wasn't enjoying them, of course. But I'm keen to take a shot at removing this curse. Assuming you have the heart gem. Are you ready?
Yep, just tell me what I gotta do.
Keep in mind, this isn't an exact science, but whatever bad deeds the Vigil performed here, the worst of them were in the Undercroft. I've anointed the entrance with pure Azoth water and placed the sigils.
And the heart gem?
Take Umberto's heart gem into the Undercroft and destroy it. If what I'm hearing is true, and it protects some part of the soul, you may face some resistance. Bottom line, he must answer for what he did.
Alrighty. And the other prop is that sealed door that we had here, so... This is gonna be fun. I have no idea what to expect at this point, y'all. The curse occurred done. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna outright just drink this. Here we go.
My soul will not be so easily vanquished.
And we get to fight him again. Okay, he split himself up. That's not cool. Rage, shame, and something else. Stop running away. Face your punishment like a man. Of course he would right at the end. Okay, what do I do here? Alright. Now let's break this curse. Okay. What the hell did they do down here? So. Alright. That was interesting. Tormented soul. Probably a cutscene here. I was expecting a little bit more there. I do like the story change, though. I feel like this made it a lot more impactful than just Jonas coming by and be, oh yeah, we just gotta dust the place off. You literally had to fight for it.
I must admit, I really wasn't sure this would work. But look at this place! I'd say it's as pristine as the day it was built. You and I make a good team.
You should stay.
Funny, Jonas said the same and Galahad's on board. So I think I might allow myself to go along with the flow. Speaking of, I didn't push you on this before, but something happened to you at the Azoth tree, didn't it?
I saw a woman with the purple eye.
I told you that tree had power, didn't I? Its wisdom is directing you, of course, telling you what to do next. I think Galahad mentioned a sorceress with a purple eye. Maybe we need to find her. Ask him about it.
Oh, this is new. Well, look at it, the sword orders are practically doubled. The lip movement's back. Yeah, well, this was the part that they did at the end before they closed up Shop Marine.
You've done well, young one. As menacing as that corrupted army and Great Cleave may be, I believe we are safe here. You, on the other hand, have no such luxury. You've been quiet, but I can tell the voice of the Tempest still speaks to you. You are connected through the pure Azoth you were exposed to, and corruption strive to claim it.
I accidentally hit the button there, so I skipped over that bit of the dialogue. Well, that's going to be a permanent stain on the VOD.
It means you have been imbued with a power that exceeds my understanding, and it makes you both a target and a threat to the enemy. I do not envy the destiny that lies before you, nor do I know where it leads.
Yeah, well, what do I do?
I will not pretend to understand such things as the Azoth tree, but neither will I deny its primal power. You should heed the vision as Son suggested. Ask Galahad about this mysterious sorceress with the purple eye.
Yeah, that whole purple eye sorceress thing like freaked me out too, because I remember going to that Azoth tree and something like that didn't happen, so that's completely new. Yeah, I think Galahad. Yeah, King Artorias, because it's not King Arthur. Yeah, I think Galahad's going to become one of the Soul Wardens here.
It seems Providence has already seen fit to verify I made the right choice in coming. I hear this talk of the sorceress with the purple eye, and I believe we have another quest to undertake together.
And you know her?
Yes, though I know her by another name. The corpse crone of Weaver's Fen. I have doubts about her existence, but Mayor Pennyfather in Calvary's obsessed. Go and hear his account, and then meet me on the road to the Fen.
All right. Well, chat. You know what? I'm glad that I accomplished this. I was gonna say these better not explode. I'm glad I accomplished this up to this point. Wait, Grace is here?
Well, no, we got a right crowd hanging about this place. Don't get me wrong, I'm not here to stay, but I'm glad to think we found a safe spot from all the evils lurking on this damned island.
Okay, that was an unexpected bonus.
I believe in you. And if you need me, I will be here.
Even shrouded in darkness, there is beauty in Brightwood, if you know where to find it.
Yeah, see, Sun is one of the newer characters from when they redid the game, so I'm thinking that's why the lip thing is off. I've noticed like some of the newer characters seemed a little weird, like they kind of rushed it when they redid the game. So, but yeah, guys, I am absolutely happy I got up to this point. This is, like I said, the whole thing here with this being redone. From just simply dusting the place off to actually having to fight for it felt really cool. And then fighting Brother Umberto twice, fighting his physical body and then fighting his spirit. That was a really good touch. I like the way they did that. So, like I said, we're moving progressively more into more uncharted territory for me. Like I haven't experienced this part of the game very much, so. From here on out, we're going to be relatively new territory for me. Like I think Weaver's Fen, I did step into it because that's where the expedition took you. There was like the third expedition up to Starstone. You had to go there, and he said that's where I remember stopping before. But I think what I might do now is, since I've got a good stopping point here, like I said, if I go and play it, I'm gonna just work on my crafting skills and stuff. And you might see me level up past level 61 because I'm at level 61 right now. So if you see me at a higher level, that's just because I did that stuff. I won't touch any of the side quests here. I'll leave that for you all to watch with me, watch as I play it. But yeah, I'm really glad I kept playing this game. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, on that note, y'all, I'm gonna call it a night because I'm tired. We had a lot of weirdness today because of my modem going out. But everybody on both channels, YouTube and Twitch, thank you for the follows / subscribers. Everybody who came in and talked and just hung out. It was a really good stream, even with the stoppage I had. Because the first part of the stream before the stoppage, I had a lot of people on YouTube just, asking about the game and stuff, and I'm enjoying it, so. With luck, I should be back in a couple of days. Remember, after my stream, I'm going to unlock my Zombuds video, so if you guys want to watch that on YouTube, that will be available, because I've already got it uploaded. I just have to make it public, so that'll be available to watch. It's a 5-hour video because it's my full playthrough of the entire demo. So I hope y'all enjoy that. Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna head out. So good luck, everybody, and I'll see you again, hopefully sooner rather than later. Peace and have a good night.